guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to another non-league to Premier League. Well, it's been an interesting little run of form. Obviously, you was last with us for the job, Saviour. The absolutely amazing turnaround that we had at Leicester City. So let's see how we've gone since then. You can see here we're 10th in the Premier League, so things must have gone all right. Schedule. There we go. Look at that. Oh, I didn't want to show you the Watford result, did I? But never mind. So we won at Wester. We won at Wester. We won at Leicester 3-2, obviously after being 2-0 down. Fantastic result. We then beat Newcastle in the FA Cup 1-0. Should have been by a whole lot more, but unfortunately we missed a lot of chances. Absolutely then smashed Nottingham Forest at our place 4-1. Rony Lopez with a hat-trick, Arne Sigurdsson playing as a shadow striker rather than on the left-hand side, which has seen a new lease of life into the lad. We're enjoying life with him there. We then beat Leeds 2-0 at home. Ferreira and Maduka on the score sheet. Worth noting that Ferreira has now picked up 2 goals in 3 games. Left-hand winger playing very well, young lad. We then went to Watford. And what a bloody game this was. Look at that. 5-4 we ended up losing. Worth noting, look, we were 2-0 down. No, it wasn't. That's a complete and utter lie. Sorry. We were 1-1. It went Watford scored, we scored. Then Watford went to 3-1. Completely changed the system up, switched it back to the 4-2-3-1 rather than the 4-3-3. And we hammered them. We scored 2 goals in fairly quick succession. Well, actually, 3 goals in quick succession. I didn't realise that the 3 was that tightly knitted together. And then I was about to drop it back into the 4-3-3, and I thought we won't do it just yet because we don't want to kind of give up the impetus. We're really on the front foot and looking good. 2 minutes later, Watford scored to equalise 4-4, and then in the 89th minute, Ademola Lookman, oh my gosh, broke the hearts of every Wolves fan that had made the trip to Watford to Vicarage Road. And we lost the game 5-4. I mean, it absolutely had it all. What a fantastic game of football to watch. I was going to come back for this game originally. Sort of wish I had, because you'd have seen the tweaks made halfway through the game and the fact that we nearly pulled off probably what would have been a better victory than the result at Leicester, in honesty. So today then, I thought we'd come back a game early. We was originally going to come back for the United game, but we come back for Sheffield United because it's the 4th round of the FA Cup. I'd like to get this under our belt this year, so we're really going to push for it. Also, in terms of transfers, we haven't brought anybody in ourselves during this window. Not a soul. However, we have let go of Ruben Vinagre. Was kicking up a fuss that he wasn't playing enough football. Understandably, obviously, he went out on loan to Man United last season. He's not going to be taking that left spot off of De Jong. So we decided that it's time to let him go. He's on a huge wage anyway, so we got the wages off the bill. We've got £45 million for him. So we've seen a huge profit after he's been at the club as well for a very long time. Happy with that bit of business. We couldn't convince Willy Bowley to stay, so he went to Akhmat for 1.5 million. That was agreed kind of earlier in the year, around about November time, but we thought we'd try. We couldn't convince him to stay otherwise. So apart from that, then no other news really at the moment. We have just let go of, where is he? Where's he gone? There he is. Nick Williams, very young goalkeeper, touted to be quite well. I can't see him improving as much as everybody else thinks that he's going to improve at the moment. So we'll have to see. I mean, our scouting report, our coaches said that he was not going to necessarily improve that much in the future. However, we accepted a bid of 1 million for him from a championship side when he was only valued at 45k. And then all of a sudden, 3 Premier League teams, including Watford, Newcastle, well, the 3 Premier League teams that come in for him are Watford, Newcastle and Everton. So maybe that is a transfer that's going to bite us in the bum later on down the line. I really don't know. We'll have to see. So today then, we're going to get into the game and we're hopefully going to give Sheffield United a good whooping because we need it after the Watford result. We're not going to be playing the 4-3-3 today, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of tactical adjustment while we're here on the tactics screen before the game because it's not how we want to play. We want Sigurdsson there. We want Ferreira on the left-hand side. How are we looking for fitness? We're okay fitness-wise. Chowdhury and Bentz in the middle. We want those two swapping around, please. Svilar in goal. We've got everybody on the bench. Who we need on the bench? Sam Oakley, please. Substitute 2. Right, Morgan Gibbs-White is also back to fitness. Ooh. Ooh. I think we go Gibbs-White as a playmaker instead of Alex Bentz. So Bentz will come on instead of Dendoncker, I want to say, maybe. Yeah, instead of Dendoncker. Jordan Henderson to go there. Miles to go there. Right, okay, so our starting 11 today then. We want to move Haaland away from that as well. We'll put him onto a complete forward role. We have got Svilar in goal, De Jong, Darby, Turinga and Aarons on the defensive duties. Chowdhury and Gibbs-White in the midfield. Lopez, Ferreira and Sigurdsson just behind Mr. Erling Haaland, who still is yet to set my world on fire. I'm a little bit disappointed. We'll have to see how he gets on. I really do think at the moment that Maduka's a better striker, so we'll see. We'll have to see, folks. We really will, but there's some big changes coming in the summer. I would like to play in a little bit more of a different way. We are going to say, I was going to say we're the favourites here, but yeah, we still will. We'll tell them that we're the favourites. We want to give the fans a performance to be proud of today. So we're going to get into them and hopefully have a really good game. So kick off then. Lopez with the corner in and Turinga puts it just over the bar. We know that we're saying Turinga's name wrong as well, by the way, but I'm not prepared to just call him Jordan. And Turinga just sounds really nice. Ferreira then. Well, Ferreira. Gets it in on the second attempt and Haaland heads the ball and it just tips the top of the bar. 10 minutes gone and we're looking good value here. Can we actually... Oh, why has that not gone in? It has gone in. Eventually the ball crosses the line and it just pinging around in the box there. Sheffield United probably feel a little bit hard done by it. Turinga gets the ball across. Darcy tries to clear it. Only smashes it against Sigurdsson's chest and it goes in. Sigurdsson will take it. And that puts Wolves 1, Sheffield United 0 with very much... Well, we was very much in control of the game. Sheffield United pushing back a little bit here. We are going to ask the boys to get creative on the 30-minute mark. Svilar, our goalkeeper, saying, no, we're not going to get creative. That's put too much pressure on me. We're 1-0 up and absolutely nothing happening here in this first half, really. Considering we've had 14 shots on goals, we've had no highlights. Max Aarons brings the ball forward, plays it forward for Haaland, who cuts it inside for Sigurdsson to Ferreira. What a lovely worked move that was. English just over the last few days, I don't know what's going wrong with me. I cannot get words out of my mouth. Haaland plays it inside. Sigurdsson sees the run of Ferreira, brings it in, plays it there. Sheffield United keeper maybe could have done a little bit better, but we won't complain. A really nice worked goal. And we are looking good value to go through. Obviously, after this game, providing we don't blow it, we will we'll go for the draw and we'll see who we get. Tottenham are playing Manchester City, so one of the bigger teams are going to be gone. And if we could get a couple of upsets and a little bit of an easier run in, we wouldn't complain. Haaland at the back post. Oh, Ferrier plays it back outside to Lopez. Lopez can't get the cross in, though. It's wasted. 60 minutes on the clock and absolutely, again, nothing happening here. It's just, I mean, we've got plenty of chances created, just not many highlights. As the clock ticks down, we are going to pause the game. We're going to go into the tactics screen. Lopez is now looking like he's not interested. We don't like that. I don't want anybody who's looking like they're not interested on the pitch. Everybody's playing quite well. Still good levels of fitness. Do we mess around with things too much here? I don't know. I don't think so. Would be nice to give our youngster a little bit of game time. So we'll bring Giles on at the left back position. We'll leave all the changes there for the moment, and we'll get back into the game. Let's hopefully push on. Let's drop a little bit of praise on the lads now with 12 minutes to go, possibly 15 with added time. Sheffield United throw in, then Kingsley's on the ball. Great cross. Derby's clearance there is not brilliant. Taringa's clearance again not brilliant, and it's absolute calamity at the back. And it all started with promising youngster Chad Derby gets in the way of Svilar actually collecting the ball, which would have been the optimal thing to happen. Taringa then gets 2 blocks but can't pick it up. Moset passes it to Lee, takes a little deflection past Svilar at the near post, and that is very disappointing. From that point onwards now, we're going to demand more of the fellas. Like, come on, boys, don't start giving up these kind of things. Derby with the free kick then. Floats it in. Pedro Neto's there. Saved by the keeper. Rebound comes out to Ferry. That's 3-1 Wolves. With 3 minutes left, you would think that we've wrapped it all up. Nice goal. Unfortunate there that Neto couldn't actually get it in. A great save initially from Uzoa. We're going to go with Uzoa. That's what it looks like. Probably not really good on the pronunciation there. But it's Wolves 3, Sheffield United 1. Still got nice bit of momentum kind of building for us here, which is looking very good. I'm very happy with the result and the way we played. We were very, very dominant throughout that game, so I'm not going to complain at all. We're going to... Yes, we know. We'll congratulate Mr. Ferreira on his performance. We're going to send the assistant to that press conference one time. And can we get the FA Cup 5th round draw, please? No? Maybe? Hello? We just want the draw. Come on, give us the draw. And... Right, the draw's not there. That's a little bit upsetting, isn't it? I thought that the draw would be here, but it's not. It's still not here. We'll go one more time, guys. If that's not it, we'll leave it at that. Right, so we're at Manchester United away next. So we'll come back for... Where are we? The FA Cup 5th round is not long away. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 5 games away, and then after that we've got Man City. Oh, what a horrible run of games that is. Man City and Tottenham. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll do something a little bit differently then in the next episode. We'll come back for the FA Cup 5th round, but we'll also play the Manchester City game, depending on how long the FA Cup game goes. If that video obviously is dragging on too long, we won't do that. We'll just go straight for the FA Cup 5th round. So we'll play these 4 games now offline, and we'll be back on Wednesday with the FA Cup 5th round. Thank you very, very much for all your continued support. Really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video today, don't forget to leave a like for us. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. We're uploading on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Take care of yourself, guys.